Earlier this month, AI robotics startup XTEND announced that it won a U.S. defense contract to deliver AI-enabled one-way attack drones. XTEND co-founder and CEO Aviv Shapira joins me now. Aviv, welcome to the show.
Hey, nice to be here. Thank you so much.
So before we dive into the news, can you tell our viewers what XTEND is doing? What services your company offering?
So XTEND is a US company that delivers AI robotic platforms that actually replace soldiers, police officers, and security guards in the most dangerous missions on this planet.
All right, can you elaborate on that?
Of course. So we all know how soldiers are taking a lot of risk to actually perform some of the most dangerous missions on this planet. So we actually created a software that allows all of them to do this remotely without taking any physical risk. All of this is done using AI robotic platforms, both ground, air, and sea. And one operator can basically fly one or even 10 or even 1,000 drones together using our software.
All right, and your firm just won a contract with the Department of Defense. What type of AI attack drones will you be providing?
So we all heard a few weeks ago how Secretary Hegseth is basically requesting to acquire more than 1 million drones and robots in the next 2 years. So we are one of these companies actually supplying. 3 days after his announcement, we won this very strategic, huge contract for us. What makes this contract unique is that all of our drones are actually AI-driven. They're operated both by humans and AI pilots. All of them have either fiber optical cables or radio connected to them. And I would say that instead of having soldiers on the ground operating drones, we can have our American soldiers all the way back in Nevada and operating drones across the oceans.
And what types of things can these drones do?
So we do 3 things with these drones. The first is I would say the regular intelligence, reconnaissance, and surveillance. The second is exactly what you said. So one-way attack drones. They actually replace the more traditional weapons like tanks and big aircrafts by using precise and even more ethical means of actually getting the job done. And the last one is counter-UAS, as you can see in the movie next to me. So actually, killing drones and UAVs in the skies without too much expensive equipment.
And what makes XTEND stand out from other competitors across the industry?
So I would say that we are one of the most battle-proven companies in the world. Again, for very unfortunate reasons. We've been fighting in the southern and northern borders of Israel, in Ukraine, in other places around the world. The second thing that makes us special is the ability to actually disconnect human operators from robots in the field, so you don't have to be anywhere near them. And the last thing I would say is the AI. We can't ignore AI pilots are replacing human pilots in the field and actually doing most of the heavy lifting, while humans are actually staying remotely.
And besides the Department of Defense, what other notable customers does XTEND have, and how are your services impacting them?
So obviously, the U.S. Department of War is our largest customer. We're also serving the IDF very proudly. We've been participating in the last conflict here for the past 2 years. We also work with the Singapore government in Europe as well. But also the civilian markets, replacing police officers and security guard is also part of our mission. They're also risking their lives, and that is part of what we do, saving lives for basically both civilian and defense purposes and applications.
All right, thank you, XTEND co-founder and CEO Aviv Shapira.
Thank you so much for having me.